Please give my speaker a little bit time to catch up. It'll kick in about 10 seconds from now. I'm here to introduce to you my mock client. Her name is Jasmine Kitty. She's a 23-year-old biracial woman who lost her children to DHS care due to her prostituting and doing drugs. She had to complete uh, a number of objectives and goals within 15 to 21 months. However, she failed to do so. It's also my understanding that she does not realize what's going on and why it was important for her to complete her goals. Uh, we are going to meet at the office because Miss Kitty does not want me into her home. She does not really want to speak to me in regards to her children. She feels as though that since we took her children, that there's nothing more that we can talk about, that I should reach out to DHS if I have any other questions about her children. I feel as though Miss Kitty will benefit through the narrative theory with me and helping her realize that her actions can change the consequences for future children. Helping her realize that she is in power and in control of her own destiny if she wants the help. I'm also willing to give her any type of resources that she may need to help her in the future. Hi, Miss Kitty. Thank you for meeting me at the office. How are you?
Fine.
So as I meant to mention to you over the phone that I am here to have a conversation to get to know you and to also talk about the adoption process with your children.
Okay.
So do you mind if I write down some answers as we go along?
You have to.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what age did you have your first child? How was it like to be a parent?
I was 18 when I had my first child.
Okay.
And I guess it was okay. I mean, I had my mom and, some family members that could help me out. I was able to finish school.
Okay, that's good. So you have a high school diploma?
Yes, because I was in the 12th grade. So I was able to finish school, but it was rough because I wasn't, I was young and I really didn't know what I was doing. But like I said, I had my mom to help me, but she was like, from the old days, so it wasn't, a lot she wanted me to learn on my own. Plus she was upset that I had got pregnant in my senior year in high school.
Okay. So it seems like you're very educated. Your mom and you have family members that's supportive with you. So it made it a little easier to have your first child. Okay. What age did you have your second child?
I had my second child at 22.
Okay.
So by that time, I was at my mom's house and I was married to like my high school sweetheart. So yeah, it was alright.
Okay. Now you said was married. Are you divorced now?
Yes.
Okay. So you was living by yourself. Well, with your husband, and then you got a divorce. And then how did DHS come involved?
Because I had housing issues and I had some, trouble with drugs back then. because it was a really stressful time, you know. My husband was into the streets at that time, so which got me hooked up in it as well, and I ended up losing my place that I was staying. So I was kind of like, just staying with friends and, some family members that would, have me, I guess. But then I think it was one of my family members that called though, to report that I didn't really have any place to stay.
Okay. Okay. So was it just drugs that you was on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Um,
I had a little bit of I ain't gonna say I was crazy, but I had, I was a little depressed back then, always feeling down. And, sometimes taking care, because I had twins, I had three young babies, and it was just hard sometimes, you know. So sometimes I would just go and, in the street and do meth,
okay.
just to, like, get a break.
Okay. So when you say do you, how did you make your money for drugs? Okay.
I was getting cash and food stamps.
Okay.
So I was able to, buy my weed when I wanted to, or go have a beer or something with friends when I wanted to.
Okay. So one of the reports that I have read stated that you was prostituting.
That's not true. I don't know
Okay.
where they got that from,
Okay.
because that's not true.
Okay. So that's not when your kids was taken away from you?
Well, it was just a story. I don't know where they got that from, but that wasn't true. But it was around that time, like I said, when I was like hanging out in the street.
Right.
You
Right.
know, I mean, who needs all this information?
So this information is also helping your children when they get older, just in case they want to read about how things um, went about and why they was in the system. Um,
But what if I don't want my kids to know like that part of my life?
so I can actually we don't have to do that part to knowing that part. However, I will try my best to put it in to where it's not negative. We can just say that the kids was not in a safe environment. Their welfare was jeopardized through activities of you, and they don't have to know anything about the drug
Okay, because
and the
I don't know
prostitution.
where that prostitution stuff came in there. Now I wouldn't want my kids to read nothing like that about me,
Okay, okay. Now I really respect the fact
especially
that
since it's not true.
absolutely okay. Well, I appreciate that you did be came you were straightforward about your drug addiction. Um, and I'm really happy that you're taking control of your life and how you want your story told. That's so much important to know that. Are you all right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we gonna be much longer.
I just have some questions about talk about how your kids are. Anything that you would like for them to know. Um, to put into their story? Like, did you like to go out to dinner? Did y'all have movie time? Did you engage with them any of their life?
Well, I didn't have money to do stuff like that, but I mean, we would go to the park sometimes, So I would hope that they would that be in their mind. They could remember that. We did have good times.
Okay.
We would go to the park, and sometime I would watch their favorite show with them. So it was good times that I would
Okay.
like them to remember.
Okay. Um, I see that you're on your phone. Would you mind just giving me a additional 5 minutes?
Oh, okay. I just needed to answer somebody. Okay.
Okay. Um, so is there any services that you would like from us until the case is closed?
No. Will I be able to talk to my kids?
So far as the communication with the children, that would uh, remain solely on the caregiver, their caregiver that they have been adopted by. Did you sign your Act 101s?
I don't know what that is. What is that? I
Okay.
signed a lot of stuff.
You signed a lot of stuff, and that's understandable. It was a lot of stuff. So the Act 101s is a letter that states that at the age of 18 that your children can come and look for you. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing this profile so the kids can know the last place you were and how to get in contact with you.
But wait. I had a girlfriend who did this, right? And like she able to like see her kids. So I can't see my kids too. Why can't I see my kids too?
So I can't answer that. The courts is not involved with that. That would be solely on the relationship between you and the caregiver. How was your visits going when you were seeing your children?
They was good, but I rarely saw the caregiver.
Okay.
So how does that work?
So that's something that you will have to speak on with the caregiver. I can't give you any of that information. Once your child or any of your children become 18, they can come and find you.
All right.
I mean, I understand your
Right.
frustration,
All right.
but I think that your children will know that by the time they turn 18, that, to see that their mom have gotten together and hopefully y'all can have some type of positive relationship at that time. Are you willing to have a positive relationship with your children once they turn 18?
Yes, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't turn them away if they came looking for me.
Okay. So, what I'm hearing is that you do not. So let's just recap of what's going on. So you don't want nothing negative inside of this profile. You're willing to be in contact with your children if they come and look for you at the age of 18. You love the fact that you was at the park with them and watching their movies, right? And that you acknowledge that drugs played a major part in you losing your children.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Miss Kitty. Well, I appreciate you coming in here to talk to me, and I have a bigger picture to add to her
When next
profile.
time I get a visit?
So you will not get a visit. So once your rights was terminated, that ended all of your visitations with your children.
So you mean my last week was the last time I don't get to see my kids no more?
You will not get to see your children.
Oh, that ain't. Oh.
Were you able to talk to your attorney?
No, I don't even think I know who that is. I don't know. I don't know. This just
And I understand it. No parent wants to lose their rights to their children. What I can say for you to do is look on your old DROs and see who. That's your court order for the court hearing. So every court hearing they gave you a piece of paper that told you what happened on court.
Okay. That's the paper that would tell me like when I went back to court the next time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So once you do that, you can look on there and see who your old attorney is and reach out to that attorney.
Okay.
Now, I do have to let you know that you only had 30 days and you're already at 60 days.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Is there any other questions you have for me?
I guess that's it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in and I wish you the best in the future.
You welcome, Miss Key.